Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
Hi everyone, this is Robin and Yoko White. We are your global partners, missionaries to Japan.
Thank you so much for your ongoing partnership with us. We really appreciate that our ministry, Life in Japan, and health have been supported by you.
Yes, thank you. As of this recording, we are currently in New Brunswick for a very short midterm PD, partnership development, that is, visiting some of our partner churches. Unfortunately, it's so short, there's many churches that we can't visit, so we're happy to send this video to you. For those who don't know, and for those who do know but need a reminder, we lead a ministry in Japan called Drawbridge Creations. And Drawbridge Creations is an online manga ministry, manga being the Japanese word for comics. Um, as you probably know, Japanese manga are very popular all over the world, including here in North America. And so at Drawbridge Creations, we use manga, which is a big part of Japanese culture, to kind of bridge the gap between the church and the culture, between Jesus and Japan. Japan is only about 1% Christian, even after all these years. So we think manga, being such a big part of the culture, is a great tool for reaching the lost and bridging that gap. So just to bring you some highlights from the past year or so, we continue at Drawbridge to create the online manga series Waypoints, which is a series of stories from the Gospels, stories about Jesus and people encountering Jesus along the way and having their lives changed. We have about 29 stories on the website at this point, and the website usually gets about 50 or so, 40, 50 Japanese visitors per week. But in the recent Easter campaign, over about 3 or 4 days, due to some paid advertising we did, we brought about 4,000 people to the website. We don't know who each of those 4,000 people are, obviously, but we pray that God is using this series to plant seeds in people's hearts to receive the gospel and to come to know Jesus. And last year, another project we were privileged to be a part of is called Akirame Naide, or Don't Give Up in English. This is a manga that we produced in partnership with another organization that works in the anti-human trafficking area. And this story was written by Yoko in partnership with a Japanese artist to help Zoe Japan in educating people about the dangers of online sextortion. And over 6,500 copies of this have been distributed across Japan in places where Zoe is doing outreach and education. And over 4,000 people have visited the website as well. So thankfully, the word is getting out and hopefully doing its work. We're privileged to be a part of this important work, and we're thankful for your support in making it happen. Another big highlight, especially for me personally as an artist, over this past couple of years was this past September. We had the privilege of being a part of an exhibition in an art gallery in another part of Japan. This art gallery is run by missionary friends of ours who use it as a connection point with their community. The exhibit was myself along with another artist named Stephen McCraney, who's a professional cartoonist. And we had some of our works on display together and some of the behind the scenes work as well. The exhibit was on display for the whole month, and throughout the month over 1,000 people stopped by the gallery and lots of meaningful conversations and interactions took place. It was just really cool to find out how just naturally in talking about the artwork and the stories, that meaningful conversations, deep conversations, and even sharing our faith came up in those conversations. And so we're thankful to be a part of that. Yoko and I were only there in person for the last part, for the last weekend closing event. But it was a great experience, and it really challenged us and encouraged us to think about how we can more effectively reach out to our community through the arts, not only online like we're doing with Drawbridge already, but in person as well. And art is a powerful tool for that. So please pray with us and for us as we dream and pray and plan about future possibilities and try to expand what we started with Drawbridge, as well as along with the church and in the community in this next season of our ministry in Japan. Thank you again for being a part of our ministry as prayer and financial partners.
ありがとうございます。